gang? Welcome back to another Friday video. I was gonna think of something more specific for this week, but after I finished my colorless card video, I realized, what if we did that, but the opposite of that? So all the colors. So that's the subject of my schizophrenic rant today. We're doing 5 color cards. So 5 color cards. There's two types of 5 color card players. You have the new players who just see you have access to every card color in the game, and they're like, "Oh, you can do all these fun things with it, right? You can make all these cool little combos, these neat little plays with them." And then you have the experienced players who use 5 color cards, who just do the same thing with the objective of specifically ruining the days of everyone else at the table, which is honestly completely understandable. I've definitely evolved into someone who sort of enjoys that uh, for the degenerate I am. But that's okay, because there are different ways to do this, and we're gonna get into that. So, the types of 5 color players. You have the first one, which is slivers. I love slivers. Best tribal. I think they're called typal cards now. Uh, I don't know. Best creature type. Best creature type by far. I'm not biased at all. They're just the best. I'm sorry, but slivers, they work in a very specific way that's kind of unique among creature types, and that is the power of friendship. And by power of friendship, I mean essentially, it's like if the power of friendship made the difference between you getting mauled by a bear and you and your homies kick stomping a bear to death. Like, for some reason, having 5 slivers is essentially like an Emrakul, whereas 1 sliver is like a crypt rat by itself. It's kind of weird. So how you play slivers is you take one big guy like this, right? And you start with like 2 slivers, right? So you play a sliver and it turns into more slivers. And then you play more slivers and it turns into more slivers. And then as you play those slivers, it turns into more slivers. Um, so yeah, power friendship on steroids, or trend, or some. But it's disgusting. But I love them. I love slivers. If you play slivers, you're valid immediately. That's it. That's all I have to say. Any previous criticism I would have given you in any other video I've made, immediately gone if you play slivers. You're automatically based. That's all there is to it. Anyway, moving on from my entirely objective and fair rant about slivers, we have, before I even get into that, we have the fun ones. I completely forgot about the fun ones. You see, we have the tutor sliver and the big boy sliver and the non-removal sliver. I love them. I love them. I got sidetracked there for a second, but that's okay. Anyway, we have jank, or as well, jank, or as other Magic the Gathering players like to call it, value, which is literally just, you take like a bunch of cards that are really good and have no synergy with each other, and you just cram them into a deck, right? So with 5 colors, that's really good because you can take all the janky stuff you want and just shove it in to a deck that does not care about it. All right. So you'll have someone like Joda who does not care what the card does. It just has to be like a massive creature that costs way more than 5. And boom, suddenly only costs 5. Even better if you're working with like a tribal deck or something like that. Because then, or type or whatever, because then you can use more fun, and then it costs that much less. So really, it's just infinite mana. Fist of Suns is the same thing, but like Joda is Fist of Suns in the command zones. That's really funny. And even you also got the really cool cards like Jared, but you also get Primeval Spawn, my beloved, who exists for no reason other than being cool and also costing 10. But like with Joda, it's 5, so you know it'd be like that. And then you have the CEDH players. For some reason, CEDH players love 5 colors, which, I mean, I don't blame them. You get to use all the disgusting, foul, criminal strategies that you have in play. We love demonic consultation into a Thassa's Oracle. It's my favorite. It's my favorite game win, for real. But yeah, the CEDH players love five colors for some reason. Um, you got ramp, you got counterplay, you get interaction, you get tutors, you get damage, you get protection. It's just you get everything, and CEDH players sort of like that. Um, but I still don't like them, even though I kind of am one now. But that's okay. Anyway, yeah, that's it. I don't know what to do at this point. I'm honestly probably just gonna start making videos on like specific deck lists. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Yeah, probably just on decks that I make. Anyway, that's enough of my dementia-ridden rambling. See ya.